And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. All right, a chance to check out stats for Bilal Coulibaly.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
Now, New York starting 5. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the power forward spot. And for the Wizards, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Sarr in at the center position, locking down the middle. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Pass to Bridges. And Anunoby for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr passes to Poole. Brogdon against Bridges. Inside, here's Kuzma. And some solid defense from Towns. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Last time they met was in New York.
And in the last meeting, they definitely had the upper hand at the charity stripe.
Towns passes to Bridges. Towns on a screen. Tries again. And it's good on the layup.
I mean, I'll tell you, Towns is so dangerous on the offensive glass.
On the wing, Kuzma. Pass to Coulibaly. Outside Brogdon. Over Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Bridges showing more and more signs of strength, being able to finish through contact.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Mikal Bridges, 1 shot.
That's good from Bridges. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, B.A., that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
He got a piece of it. Here's Brunson. Out to Bridges. Pass to Brunson. And that's good from 17 feet.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, right into that shot.
All right, let's kick it over to Allie, who had a chance to talk with head coach Brian Keefe.
And we discussed Mikal Bridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball. He keeps the defense on its toes. We can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie. Hart against Kuzma. To the wing on the left. Brogdon finds Kuzma. The 17-footer. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, that's a shot that Kuzma likes. Very confident from the mid-range.
Brunson against Poole. Bridges, a screen on Poole. Here's Brunson outside. Knocks it down from distance. Brunson's got 5 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
It's time for the dance dance. Let's get ready. If you see yourself on the screen, show us your best dance move. Let's go.
And Washington making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. And a switch here also for New York. McBride, he's checked in for Anunoby. The Wizards trail by 5. Poole outside. It's Poole on the wing. Four on the clock. Stolen by Bridges. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Washington. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
Now, you can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Brad, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
Brunson, it's deflected.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Brogdon, the pass to Poole. Unloads. And Washington again with the bucket.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yes, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
The Wizards trail by 3. Valanciunas with a screen on Brunson. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Sarr. Back to Valanciunas. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. In the third spot, the Knicks.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
Sims, he's checked in for New York. Payne comes in for Brunson. Here's Carrington. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. In transition, here's Bridges. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Bridges has got 5.
Like to see Mikel get out there on the fast break and see that open opportunity.
The Wizards trail by 3. Here's Carrington. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Brogdon up top. The rebound by Bridges. Knicks leading by 3. And we've got 28 seconds left now in the first quarter. Count it.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Here's Kuzma, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. There's 14 seconds left in the first. Shot clock at 6. And he banks in the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. It's the Knicks up 3. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Wizards trail by 3. We've got George, Jonas Valanciunas out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Kispert, and it's Carrington in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. That ties it up. 7 points in the game.
Boy, that 3 falling for Kuzma is going to open up the rest of that offense.
Right side Payne. Sims can't get it to go.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
And you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
Well, Brent, since 1980, the Wizards have had home court advantage in the playoffs just one time.
BA, do you want to have anything that you want to share that's positive about the Wizards? I mean, this team has not made it out of the second round in that span, so hard to envision that happening anytime soon. You got a long way to go.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season for the first time in a long time hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Oof, not good there, Allie. Thank you. Here's Bridges. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, nice D from George. The Wizards have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to Carrington. Kuzma outside. The 3 is up. The rebound by Sims.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown. Bridges outside.
Payne with it, guarded by Valanciunas. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. You see that tapering off at any point?
BA, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing, I mean, the scoring is just going to keep going. How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're topping off a little bit. The only way we're going to score more points in a game is add more time to the clock.
He knocks down the first one. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, BA, isn't it interesting, Tom Thibodeau? Lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty and they don't give up.
So he gets them both. Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise-low 15 wins.
You know, BA, it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing the future and developing talent.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He wants to review the game plan. While we have a moment, here's a good chance to bring up the top rebounders in the NBA this season. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
Just so strong on the boards. That's a skill that helps your team win games.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Bagley sets a screen. Fires for three. Carrington no good. For New York, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. To the inside. That's good from Towns on the assist by Payne. Towns has got 6.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Here's Carrington. Basket counts. Carrington's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Payne. Towns with the ball. Valanciunas covering. And the basket by Towns. Give him 8.
And he knows he can make this shot. I mean, clearly there's no indecision for him from there.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Here's Carrington. After the basket by New York. Kispert outside. From 7 feet. Valanciunas can't get it to go. The Knicks with the lead. Right side, Anunoby. Down low. Out to Bridges. Outside Payne. Towns on a screen. From the high post. Count it. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Yeah, too much room given to Payne. He recognized it.
Here's Carrington, defended by Payne. Kispert outside. Pass to George. Here's Carrington, defended by Payne. Shot clock at 5. A shot from the mid-range. And he nails the jumper.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Washington ends up going with a new group. Toppin, he's checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for McBride. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Following this game, they host the Magic, and that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Brunson, a screen on Poole.
Remaining in the second quarter. 2 minutes.
To the wing, right side. Towns passes to Anunoby. Poole against Payne. Over Poole. The shot by Payne, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Anunoby, a willing passer, a team player, wants to get that ball to his open guys.
Poole outside. Pass to Coulibaly. Kuzma for 3. He buries it from 3. Kuzma's got 8 points in the quarter. 1:11 left in the second quarter. Brunson with it. Coming off a 16-point game against New Orleans.
And his assist numbers were remarkable as well. His play is crucial to this team's success.
Now here's Brogdon. They trail by 1. Pass to Poole. Outside Coulibaly. Brogdon against Brunson. Brogdon, the pass to Kuzma. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And that's a learned skill from Kuzma. Not all forwards can get rid of it like that.
To the middle. Here's Towns. Deflected. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Brogdon. Oh, Brogdon gets a step. Pass to Sarr. Toppin with a double team. Shot clock at 2. It's Kuzma with the miss. Outside Payne. Here's Towns. Unable to get that one.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And so it's Kyle Kuzma making highlights for the Washington Wizards. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the bad half court.
Welcome, everybody. The Washington Wizards in our featured matchup, and what a competitive half it's been.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. All right, Court Cam Sam wants to know, who's the better actor between Shaq and Kenny?
Well, I think Shaq is the kind of actor that belongs on daytime television. But me, I'm built for the big screen.
Stop playing, Kenny. You know they call me Samuel L. Jackson for a reason.
Nobody calls you that.
Yeah, they do, Ernie.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Kuzma.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. We've got Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Brunson in at the point guard position. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Now here's Brogdon. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Doubled by Towns. From deep, Sarr. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Brunson passes to Hart. Blocked! Now here's Kuzma. 14 points for him. Poole gets it in close.
Poole cashing in from the shallow end.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. And it's Washington with the ball. After the basket by New York on the other end. Brogdon with a screen on Hart. Puts it up. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Hart from long range. The rebound by the Wizards. Pass to Coulibaly. Outside Brogdon. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. Gets a very good look and converts. Brogdon's got his first 2 points.
Nice to see Brogdon just step into one from the mid-range.
Bridges outside. Towns on a screen for the tie. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Since we have a moment, let's take a look at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and see who's leading in blocks. The fourth spot held by Jordan Poole.
And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Brogdon, the pass to Kuzma. Fires the three. The shot off that time. New York has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. It's normal for guys to jump from team to team, Brent, but Kyle Kuzma has displayed real loyalty.
He clearly is starting to value what culture means and respects the time to build that up. He wants to be part of something special. And when you have players start to think that way, sometimes it translates to the court where they're more consistent and more reliable.
And here's the upcoming schedule for the New York Knicks. On Tuesday, they go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. And then on Thursday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets.
The way they've been conducting themselves lately, I think they'll have no trouble maintaining their current momentum. They just need to keep doing what they're doing, and the wins will follow.
Now here's Kuzma. 14 points for him. Brogdon against Bridges. The 11-footer. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And the Knicks shooting only 42%. Anunoby on the wing. Koulibaly defending. Outside Anunoby. Kuzma with the double team. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish. That gives him a double-double.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Poole outside. Brogdon with a screen on Brunson. Poole, the pass to Sarr. On the wing, Kuzma beyond the arc. The Knicks with the rebound.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Towns a screen on Poole. And here's Brunson from the arc. Oh, Brunson with the triple.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Wizards trail by 5. 1:49 left in the third. Here's Koulibaly. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
First one falls for him. McBride, he's checked in for New York. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. With the Bradley Beal trade, Washington made it clear they were going in a new direction, Brent.
Yeah, it felt like the Wizards were stuck in the Delaware just a little bit. They won 34 or 35 games for 3 straight seasons, and trading away Bradley Beal was an admittance to, hey, we've got to start over, we've got to do something, get some younger players in here on the roster and give us some flexibility. The future is now for the Washington Wizards.
Here's Brunson outside. Drains the triple. Brunson's got 6 here in the quarter. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And stop for the dance stand. And you see yourself on the big screen. You know what to do. Show us your moves.
Kispert's checked in for Washington. Got to come through at the free throw line. These are the teams that are getting it done from there. Number 1, the Knicks.
This squad will punish you every time you let them get to the line. It's something they've worked on as a team, and now they're reaping the rewards.
Pass to Brogdon. And 1:01 left to play in the third. Back to Kispert. Valanciunas with it. 6 to shoot. Got a hand on it. Brunson looks it over. To the paint. Here's Sims. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Now here's Brogdon. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Brogdon with a screen on Bridges. Kispert with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Kispert outside. Launches it. Nails it from 3. Kispert's got himself on the board with a 3 there. And he lobs it up. Woo!
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Now Brogdon. Pass to Carrington. Pulls up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the New York Knicks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here. Everyone talk defensively. Get stops and then let's go. Let's go. Make the game easy for each other. Make plays. Get your spacing.
And defense is so important to Coach Thibodeau.
Yeah, he wants his team to get stops and leak out fast. That's just fundamental basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Marvin Bagley is out there with George. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Corey Kispert. And it's Carrington in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Now here's Bagley. Pass to Valanciunas. From 6 feet away. The rebound by Sims. Knicks leading by 7. Now here's Payne. On the take. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Now Kispert. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Now here's McBride, defended by Kispert. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
The Wizards trail by 5. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Outside Bagley. Pass to Carrington. Down low. Here's Kispert. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Kispert's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
New York leading by 3. Here's Sims. Now here's Anunoby. George defending. Outside McBride. Oh, got a piece of it.
Miles McBride. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Washington, Corey Kispert. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Jordan Poole, he's checked in for Bagley. Josh Hart's checked in for New York. And he's good on the second.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. From the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Outside Payne. Out to the right wing. And a deep 3 from Towns. New York, no good that time either. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Here's Carrington. Kispert, the pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And Valanciunas just needs a little bit of airspace. He's so big, easy for him to get to the rim.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Hart. There's a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the 3. And the Knicks lead by 3.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Inside, here's Valanciunas. Lays it up and banks it in.
Really nice teamwork. Poole put that pass right where it needed to be.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Back to McBride. Towns outside. Over Valanciunas. It's hauled in by Carrington. Carrington's got 4 rebounds now. The Wizards have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. George passes to Poole. Just 5 to shoot. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Shot's good by Carrington. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
New York trailing. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He is not messing around. calling them into the huddle. Changes here for New York. Bridges, he's checked in for McBride, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Kuzma against Hart. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Hart. To the middle. Here's Brunson. Banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
Oh, huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
The Wizards have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Kuzma against Hart. Kuzma up top. No luck on that one. Hart with the defensive effort. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Brunson assertive on the take. And it's Poole with a rebound. Poole's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Sarr. And a foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Kuzma up top.
And shows hustle and plays hard on defense. Wow. Towns sure knows how to keep his coaches happy.
Hart finds Brunson. Shoots over Sarr. Brunson misses. And the Wizards shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Pass to Coulibaly. Kuzma with a screen on Anunoby. Coulibaly drives in. Oh, he nails it!
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson. And they'll get another chance. Second chance shot with the drive. And he buries it.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Here's Kuzma. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside. Sarr. Money!
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clutch the win.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Bridges passes to Brunson. Towns on a screen. Lets it go from deep. He's off from 3. And so it's Washington who scrapes by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Malcolm, there's no question you won this game defensively. What were the aspects that enabled you to contain them so well?
Man, just being locked in, man, every possession. We didn't take any possessions off. Everybody guarded their lane, and we're there on the help side.
You have to be mentally exhausted. Thanks, Malcolm.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Kyle Kuzma.